Okay, folks, I'm in here on a Sunday to talk about the shooting in Aurora, Illinois, just outside of Chicago, about 40 miles west of Chicago. 5 people dead, 9 wounded, including a bunch of police officers, from a man who was not supposed to own a gun. Now, stuff like this becomes the rallying cry of people who want universal background checks. Well, guess what? This guy lived in Illinois. He had a felony from another state, I believe Mississippi, and he bought a gun in 2014. Applied for his FOID card, that's the Firearms Owner Identification Card there in Illinois. Then went and bought a pistol. Then went and applied for a concealed carry permit, all the while with a felony. And he bought the pistol right from a licensed dealer. So it wasn't like he was trying to hide it. It wasn't doing anything. It's just further proof that gun laws don't stop criminal activities, especially in states like Illinois, where they don't even pay attention to what they're doing. They just put the laws in place. This guy bought his pistol and then applied for his concealed carry permit. And the state of Illinois notified him that he should voluntarily turn in the pistol. Okay, how do you think that's really going to work? So it's not. Just think about that for a minute. It's not going to work. Apparently nobody checked up on him. Nobody followed up on him. We don't have a problem with needing new gun laws. We have a problem with not enforcing the laws that we have. These are the kinds of things that happen every day. Think about how many people have not been prosecuted because they've tried to buy a gun, even though they know they're a felon and they're not allowed to possess one. We need to enforce the laws that we have. And if you think about this, having universal background checks will not stop crime. All it does is make it more difficult for honest people to get guns, putting honest people in more danger. All of those people in that warehouse in Aurora, Illinois, didn't carry a gun to work because they were told not to. That means the company should have protected them, right? Except one guy shows up with a gun and nobody can do anything about it. So, getting back to this idea of universal background checks will somehow stop crime, they won't. Universal background checks won't do anything to stop crime unless police agencies can make unannounced searches of your premises to ensure that you only have the guns you say you have. So, universal background checks are the first step to registration and confiscation. That's all it's going to lead to. And that will not stop crime. Consider Mexico. Man, you're not allowed to own a gun at all in Mexico, and they got a murder rate 3 times the murder rate in the U.S. So, don't believe the hype. Don't buy into this idea that universal background checks are going to do anything to help us stop crime. There are other things that we need to do to stop crime. And one of them is to immediately fight back. If those other people in that warehouse had been armed, they would have stopped that guy much sooner. It would not have been an hour-and-a-half search with 5 police officers getting wounded because he ran to the back of the warehouse to hide. I'm Kevin Michalowski, editor of Concealed Carry Magazine. Let's keep this conversation going. What do you think about what happened in Illinois and what could have been done to prevent it? If you like these videos, share them with all your friends. We'll talk to you soon.